My Hero Academia.
I mean, for better or worse, this man revolves everything by himself.
Yes. So So we got a lot into Hawks, and we got a lot into Tokoyami's getting hardcore development this time. Like,
go ahead.
Yeah, so you know how we were talking about how like I almost said Togashi. We were talking too much Hunter x Hunter earlier. How Horikoshi, it's clear that he's finally gotten to the point in this manga where like he's proven himself enough where Shonen's like, all right, you can take your time, right? Because this is something I don't think we've seen before. Where this is an entire chapter that is really like the pacing has slowed down a lot, but not in a bad way. In a way that like he's giving full chapters to like develop this side character, and I love it. It's good to see because this is something that I don't think we've seen up until now. Where I think he's going to do this for most, if not all, of the classmates here. Like, this is awesome. So, and I know you said one of your favorite characters is Tokoyami. So, take it away. What do you think about this chapter?
Oh man, for the first part, I want to talk about is the fact that how Horikoshi kind of did this. I would say it's kind of weird how, because we already know about Hawks to begin with, right? Because we had this whole thing with him in Endeavor. So it's kind of weird seeing a flashback with like making it seem like we just met Hawks just now, right? So like I see what I think Horikoshi's doing is trying to show like a different side to Hawks, I guess. Mm-hmm. So onto the Tokoyami. Man, I fucking love it, bro. One of my favorite characters ever. One of the most creative quirks in the series. I fucking love it, and it's just like, and it's the way it's done. The way it's how kind of gets his character development, kind of proves himself. Because one of the biggest things that he's always complained about is how, first of all, he can't control his dark shadow when at night, and he was kind of pissed off that Bakugo kind of fucked him up.
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll jump around. Obviously, we'll get to the conversations we have here. But he learns. Let's just be frank here. He learns to fucking fly. I mean, he has him flying, and I love it because it makes a lot of sense now. Like, as a bird design, it makes sense that he would be flying. So it's cool that Horikoshi has him do this. And what I love about Horikoshi is every time there's something like this happening, it's never like he just invents a new power. Like, it's always an application of the quirk. You know what I mean? He always is very clever and creative about saying, like, hey, he's gonna fly now, but it's not gonna be like some bullshit where he just gets a new ability. He's literally, it explains it. Like, there's a little graph where it's like he wraps Dark Shadow in a cape, and then he has Dark Shadow have his arms out, and the mobility increases. I love how he implements quirks so clever like that. So, what'd you think on that?
It's really I wasn't expecting him to fly at all, to be honest. When it happened, I was like, oh, flying. That was something I wasn't expecting, honestly. Like, it was what I was thinking for his enhancement was completely different from flying. Like, I didn't really have a set idea of what his
fucking bird.
I thought it was just like a design, like how the guy had like looked like a fucking dragon with the scales. Like, his quirk didn't meet his looks.
Well, yeah, you know? but to be fair, that's a bad design then, because design should tell you about the character. So
it's just like, I mean, it's what's it didn't catch me off guard, but it was just like, I was like, oh, okay, he has him flying with Dark Shadow. Like, it was kind of funny at the same time. It was just like, oh, okay. Like, I wasn't like, oh my god, wow, he's flying. It was just like, oh, okay.
I think it's pretty cool. I think that's a really, I like how he wraps it up to protect it from the light. But it kind of looks cool. Like, he's almost got like a fucking Batman look going on. Now let's talk about let's talk about Hawks just carrying him. That is a hilarious panel. Page 5, middle panel.
Yep, I made it.
Is that not funny to you? Like, how he's just kind of like dangling, like, Hawks, we've become one with the wind.
It's
kind of funny. Like,
yeah, it's just, just a little bit of, isn't like a little bit of side character development for Hawks too, if you think about it.
Oh yeah, well, because we know that Hawks isn't a bad guy. Like he's actually, his story's very sad already. Where like he's doing this double agent thing because he feels like, well, one, he's getting ordered to by government agencies, and he probably just doesn't have enough like willpower to just say flat out no to them. But also potentially he thinks that that's the right thing to do. But it's pretty sad because like he's clearly someone who wants the best for people. We also saw, if you remember correctly, we saw them find Hawks as a little kid. So I think that like it seems like the government like picked him up at a very young age and kind of molded him into a hero. And kind of like, as the government does, they take things, they corrupt things, they take it too far. So I think that Hawks is a good person, but he's being used, and it's sad. And I think that this is the true Hawks coming out, the you know, him wanting to truly help people, and I think that that's really cool. Now, this panel here, page 6, where he's just standing, that's such a cool looking panel.
Oh yeah, man. Just how the light just shades it off too. That's fucking.
The lighting's fantastic.
You of course you had fun drawing that.
Oh yeah, that's straight up like the city in the background. Like that is a very that's a classic superhero thing. Like stand on top of a building, brood over the city. It's fantastic. But yeah, so let's talk about. Let's see here. So we have the guy that can you know, meld into black things, basically just yank. This is why no capes, by the way. This should be a rule, but people still do capes. But anyway, he takes fucking Aoyama and just yanks him, and it's pretty fucking funny. And I love, just like we said, we knew that the lasers were going to come into play, but I love that how he did it, because it's the laser buffet, and what that does is when the light's moving around like that, I don't know if you've ever seen like when light moves around, like you see how shadows move around too. So if you're moving light around that cylindrical thing, the shadow would be constantly like changing places and shit. So since the shadows are moving so quickly, he can't get back into the pipes, because even if he gets in for a second, he's going to be popped right back out because of the light. So that was really clever.
Great. So you probably missed my little banter there. I said, "Yay, you finally remembered her name. I'm proud."
Oh, thank you. Aoyama's one I can remember for sure.
You see Vine girls saying, "Oh, you must re-examine yourself drastically."
Yeah. That was a strange cutaway to her. I don't know what the fuck's going on with her, like straight up. But go ahead.
I'm waiting for the backstory. So
no. Me. I want to talk about. Are you going to do a mushroom lolly? Because I need to talk about the mushroom lolly.
Yeah, no,
me.
First.
No, fuck you.
No. So, first things first. I want to talk about their leader right now, right? I want to talk about their fucking leader. Let me see what her name is.
Well, you're looking that up. Oh, you got it?
Kendo, right? So, bro, I am fucking hyped because this is gonna be character development for Momo too, right? Because right now, like I said, previous video. This is a chance for Class B to kind of show their stuff for us to, because I'm interested in Class B. Class B looks lit, you know.
Dude, they're cool. Like I think
I love my Class A. You know, I love my Deku's, my Urakas, my Tokoyamas, my Mirios.
Yeah. But like Horikoshi's going way more creative with Class B. He's putting like the weirder quirks on them, and I quite like it.
Because it's like, look, right. So she's like, "Hey, our plans are good. They're like, "Nah, bitch. Our leader is one step ahead." So it's literally a sense of leadership versus leadership right now, because they're both the leaders of their respective groups. I'm hyped to see how this is gonna go down, man.
Oh yeah, do you remember the conversation they had in the last chapter? Like there's kind of like a battle that they have amongst each other where they both want to prove that they're not just. Especially Kendo more so, because she feels like she's in Momo's shadow, and Momo probably wants to be like, you know, I want to be my own person too. I don't want you to just look at me as the rich Class A girl. So I think that they both have something to prove here. But no, we have to talk about Mushroom Lolly. Even the most unexpected circumstances are within my expectations, and then a mushroom fucking grows on her nose. Okay, did not expect that one.
This girl's going to Mario.
Bro, I love her design. The face she makes at the end, I'm like, this is the new lolly waifu. Like, you can't even deny it. People will be looting her within hours. I'm not saying I condone that. I'm just saying it is inevitably gonna happen.
Rule 34 never fails.
Yeah, and there's plenty of puns you can make with mushroom, but I personally fall under the protect status for her. I think she is small and protect, and her design is adorable, and that she needs to be cosplayed fucking now. I need cosplays of this motherfucker, because that design is fantastic. I love the mushroom on her finger. I love the face she's making. Her eyes, like, look at her iris. That's so cool looking. Like, I just did, from a pure design wise, I see her and I'm like, I love this design. I love her. And
yeah, she has a great design. The mushroom girl.
Yeah, like, Horikoshi is fucking phenomenal at branding. He makes the Frog Girl. Everyone knows the Frog Girl. People that don't even watch My Hero is like, oh, that's the fucking Frog Girl. Like, one of my favorite Twitter, I almost said Twitter posts. Fucking, I'm an old man. Twitter posts, tweets is, it was from someone who had never even watched My Hero. And he was like, I've never watched My Hero, but I would already die for the Frog Girl. Now, same will be said for the Mushroom Girl. She's the new phenomenon. Guarantee it.
Oh my god.
Now, I want to talk about, what do you think her quirk does other than the obvious of making mushroom? Like, what does that do? Is that just an annoyance?
Mushrooms are
fungus. They're a parasite.
They have different, there's different types of mushrooms, stuff like that. Ones that make you hallucinate, ones that, stuff like that. So, I mean, it could possibly be something like that, how she can make any type of mushroom, I guess. Possibly, or like if you're touched by her mushrooms, you become hallucinating. Because remember, don't do shrooms, kids. You'll end up in God knows where, not remembering shit that happened last night. So yeah.
No, I mean, I quite like her. I don't know, like it feels like a One Piece ability, doesn't it? Kind of a little bit.
Yeah. Or it feels like a stand ability. What's supposed to make an enemy stand?
Yeah, no, I mean, her design's great, her power's great. I'm just very excited to see what she does, like, with this power. It's just it's just aesthetic, like, purely, like, not even, like, I'm not even commenting on, like, the uniqueness of the power, because it's unique, it's cool, obviously it'll depend on how it's used. I can't get over how cool her design is. Like, I just love this bottom page of, like, she is a unique looking character. Horikoshi, if there's one thing he fucking has down, it's character design. He is a fucking genius at it. So yeah, I'm pumped. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about in this chapter, Thurman?
Oh nah, man, it was great. Very short chapter, only 14
Yeah,
pages,
well, I mean, you got to remember, when there's less pages, it's because there's more double page spreads. Those are 2 pages in the magazine. You're aware of that, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, technically, it's always the same amount of pages. It's just sometimes there's double page spreads because they want that art to be like.
So, predictions. I have one finally. Not really much of a prediction, but what I want to see. I'm really expecting to see.
Hold on, I want to correct my stupidness. I just scrolled through the whole chapter. There was no double page spread, so I don't know why that was such a short chapter. That is strange. Continue.
So, what I'm hoping for, because, like I said, I hope Class B shows their stuff, but I also hope this will be a character development for Momo as well, because she's also a very interesting character. So I'm really hoping that because I have a feeling that Class A will lose this one. I have a feeling. I hope.
I gotta think. Okay, so who are we? Have Invisible Girl, we have Momo, we have.
Invisible Girl's I hope Invisible Girl pulls her own weight, but I mean, like,
bro,
I don't know.
Her thing is stealthing, man. It's hard to be stealthy in this scenario.
I really hope I'm gonna pull a basic Dragon Ball Z basic bitch here. I hope she improves her quirk to make other people invisible if she touches them. That'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. She did do an attack in the fucking, like, hostage thing. You remember that? She, like, refracted light a certain way, and she actually did have an attack. Oh, Mr. My Hero. Oh, Mr. My Hero Academia is your favorite series.
Memory sucks. That doesn't mean shit. Yeah. So I get my predictions already. I want to see some great kendo versus. I want to see some great leadership action. I want some great character development between Kendo and Momo, because I can see a great rivalry there. That like finally we see a great female rivalry that doesn't, you know, like we have Deku the Bakugos, Shoto Bakugo, Deku Shoto Deku, and then we have Kirishima and the other rock dude, and, you know.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say finally a female rivalry that doesn't involve you know, revolve around their hair. Do you remember fucking Ino and Sakura?
Yeah. Yeah.
My hair's better. Well, I'm gonna cut my hair to show that I don't care anymore. Well, yeah, that was. Kishimoto was never really good at writing women. Naturally, was he?
A rivalry born off of wanting a dick.
What?
Yeah, that rivalry was only born because they both wanted Sasuke's dick.
Oh, I thought you meant like they wanted to be men, like wanting a dick.
You know, until Sai came along, and then just, you know.
Well, as you know, I don't know why we're talking about Naruto now, but fuck it, you get what you get. Yeah, no, Ino got Diet Sasuke. Let's be honest here. She was like, she chose between, do I want to put in the effort to get real Sasuke, or I can get this low effort Diet Sasuke bitch boy over here.
And that's why Academia has way better characters than Naruto.
Yeah.
By far.
Oh yeah.
Even over. Okay. But that being said,
yeah, and what I'll say too is if he follows the formula he's been doing, whereas like it's usually like 2.5 chapters per altercation here, we're probably gonna see this particular fight wrap up, and then like the next chapter will be this full fight, and it'll wrap up near the end. And yeah, I mean, it'd be cool to see B class win, especially Mushroom Girl, man. Like she's gotta get some love now. And of course, we gotta see fucking Monoma or Mogana or whatever the fuck his stupid ass name is. We have to see him react to a B class victory. Like I need him to be over there like, yeah, get fucked. Like one victory and he's gonna be like, what? Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. And with that, peace.